Alright guys, so a lot of you wanted more Agust D, and the next one you said to do was Haegeum. And I was told that it is the lifting of a prohibition or a ban, and it's also, I want to say someone said it was also a musical instrument, maybe? But we're here to get to it. Let's get right into it. Uh-oh. Looking for trouble. Don't do it, man. I feel like I'm in a movie.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금. Yeah. 올라타봐 지금. Yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금.
Hang on, man. Whew. So he's jumping right into it, and he's saying this song is a Haegeum, meaning that this song is the lifting of a prohibition. I don't know exactly what he's referring to, but let's find out.
이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 해석되는 자유 개소리는 out 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 살고 또한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는.
If your convictions are reflected in your judgment and how is that freedom if your convictions are reflected in your judgment and speculations? Wow, man. So he's going psychological with it. He's okay. Let's keep going. Let's see where he goes from here.
해석되는 자유 개소리는 out 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 살고 또한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로 부투여 해봐 각자의 취향조차 이해들을 못하는 불행한 이 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을.
So he's saying you don't even understand your own opinions. You don't even understand your own taste and speculation. Interesting. And he's saying you're not free if you don't even understand why you believe what you believe. Interesting. He's talking about there's a difference. Freedom is also a freedom from self-indulgence and essentially being a slave to that. You must remember to differentiate freedom from self-indulgence. That's right, man. Wow. I mean, especially here in the U.S. I don't know how things are in Korea or wherever else, but I know a lot of places, and especially in the U.S., people are like, well, let me be free. Let me make my own decisions. And it's like, I'm free to eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want, sleep with whoever I want. It's like, okay, fine. But that's not freedom if you're a slave. If you're addicted to those things and you're a slave to it, he's essentially saying that's not freedom. And I would tend to agree. Let's go.
올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 금지시킨 가동시의 사상의 통일.
Whoa, hang on, I gotta catch all of this. He's okay. All right, he came in rapid fast. It's interesting that he speeds up his rap. And see, he says the endless influx of information prohibits freedom of imagination and seeks conformity of thought. It's interesting that he sped up his rhymes when he's saying that. Now, I mean, look at social media. Look at the news. There's so much information that it breeds a sheep-like mentality. And I'm not one to, like, call people sheep or anything, but if you have so much information, you can't analyze it all that fast. Humans aren't built to analyze it all that fast. And so what do? If you go through 10 articles in 5 minutes, how much are you really learning? How much are you really thinking about that information? Wow. Okay. Thank you guys for recommending this. Let's keep going. So I'm glad it's not just some Americans who realize this. There's intelligent people everywhere, man. Let's go. Controversy constantly triggers confusion and judgment. I mean, there's a theoretical concept in intelligence work called in like propaganda, and one of the stages of it is called demoralization, essentially, where you get the target to kind of question everything to where they don't even know what to trust, they don't know what to believe, to the point where they can't make solid judgments about the information. Wow. Hey, man. Wow, man. I could go on for days talking about this. This is intense. So his scar is gone now. I'm confused. You guys, one of you said, a few of you guys said about his scar that there's a significance to it. You guys let me know. Interesting. So his scar is gone, but now he's got a gun to his head. Let's keep going. Oh. So he has the scar. Oh, man. So is he kind of implying that what he's saying would lead to people like stopping him and trying to like silence him and kill him? Because what he's saying is essentially highlighting what I think a major problem with our society is. Interesting. So you guys said it was a lifting of a prohibition and also a musical instrument, or a tune or something. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't remember exactly. I've had a crazy last week. But so he's saying this would be a lifting of a prohibition and potentially like a beautiful instrument or a beautiful a music. Yeah, interesting. I feel like there's so many different meanings to all the different scenes in his music. I've only done 2, but I feel like there's so many different meanings to all the different scenes in his music videos. I can't absorb it all and like analyze it all at once. But definitely I'll be rewatching both of these. And I've got more to do, but But wow, I mean, I know this is a character from the guy with the scar was also in the first one, Dechita, or sorry if I'm butchering that. Interesting. So he shoots the man with the scar now. So it's not over yet. Okay. Interesting. So it ends with him being in a little restaurant, and he's about to eat what appears to be some rice noodles. Interesting. I mean, he covered a lot. He talked about YouTube. We're addicted to YouTube. I know you're watching this on YouTube right now because I haven't posted it anywhere else. We're addicted to YouTube. We're addicted to, I don't know if he mentioned social media, or our phones. I mean, in the US, it's ridiculous how much time we spend on our phones. I try to spend less time, but even then, it's still incredibly difficult to... Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back, and yeah, I mean, the amount that we use our phones, it's incredibly useful for one thing, but it's also engineered to have bright, vibrant colors. Every app is engineered so that it's easy to use, it's fun to use, it's engaging. You can feel like you're sort of with other people when you're not even close to them. There's a lot of different things that Agust D covered in this, but I'm definitely interested in doing amygdala popped up right here. So I'm definitely interested in doing that in the future. I don't have the time for it right now, but I will in the future. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching the video. Take care and stay safe wherever you're watching the video from.